Imagine two people. One earns a modest salary but slowly builds wealth over time. Another earns a huge income yet always struggles with money. The difference between them is not intelligence or education. The difference is behavior. Money is not only about numbers, spreadsheets, or investments. It is about psychology. In this video, we explore powerful lessons from the book The Psychology of Money and how changing the way we think about money can completely change our financial future. Many people believe financial success comes from knowing complex investment strategies or predicting the stock market. But Morgan Housel explains something surprising. Success with money depends less on intelligence and more on behavior. Patience, discipline, and emotional control often matter far more than financial knowledge. The truth is that smart people can lose money if their emotions control them. Meanwhile, ordinary people can become wealthy simply by developing good financial habits. The book contains 19 short stories that explore how people think about money, success, and risk. Each story reveals a powerful lesson about wealth and decision-making. Instead of teaching complicated financial formulas, the author focuses on human behavior. Why do people overspend? Why do investors panic during market crashes? Why do some people become wealthy while others struggle financially? The answers lie in psychology, habits, and the way we make decisions about money. One of the most powerful ideas in the book is the difference between being rich and being wealthy. Many people confuse these two concepts. Being rich means having money to spend on luxury items like cars, houses, and expensive lifestyles. But being wealthy means having money saved and invested for the future. Wealth is invisible. It is the money quietly growing in investments and savings accounts, giving someone financial security and long-term freedom. Think about the people you see driving luxury cars or wearing expensive clothes. They may appear wealthy, but appearances can be misleading. Often those items are purchased with borrowed money or heavy loans. True wealth is usually quiet and invisible. It exists in bank accounts, retirement funds, and investments that are not displayed publicly. The author reminds us that real wealth is what you do not see, because it is the money that has not been spent. Another major lesson in the book is the incredible power of compounding. Compounding happens when your money earns returns, and those returns begin earning their own returns over time. At first, growth may seem slow and small, but as years pass, the growth accelerates dramatically. The most important ingredient in compounding is time. The longer money stays invested, the more powerful compounding becomes. Patience is the true secret behind many great fortunes. A famous example often discussed in investing is how long-term investors benefit from compounding, simply by staying invested for decades. Even small investments can grow into large amounts when they are given enough time. This means you do not always need extraordinary returns. What you really need is consistency and patience. Small financial decisions repeated over many years can produce surprisingly large results in the future. The book also explains that luck and risk play a bigger role in financial outcomes than many people realize. Sometimes people succeed because they were in the right place at the right time. Other times, people fail despite making reasonable decisions. Because of this, we should avoid judging success stories too quickly. Wealth and failure often involve a combination of skill, timing, opportunity, and unpredictable events. Understanding the role of luck helps us remain humble during success. It also helps us remain hopeful during difficult times. Just because someone is wealthy does not mean every decision they made was perfect. And just because someone struggles financially does not mean they always made poor choices. Life includes uncertainty, and financial outcomes are influenced by factors that no one can fully control. Another powerful message from the book is that saving money is more important than earning a high income. Many people assume that wealth automatically follows a large salary. However, the author explains that lifestyle choices often matter more than income level. A person who earns modest income but saves consistently can build significant wealth. Meanwhile, someone with a huge salary may remain broke if they spend everything they earn. Because every person has a different background, people naturally view money in different ways. 2. Investors may look at the same opportunity but reach completely different decisions. One sees risk while the other sees opportunity. Neither person is necessarily wrong. Their decisions are influenced by their personal history and the financial events they have lived through. The author explains that it is dangerous to assume everyone should follow the same financial strategy. What works for one person may not work for another. A young entrepreneur might take risks to grow wealth quickly, but a retiree may prioritize safety and stability. Good financial decisions depend on personal goals, life stage, and tolerance for risk. Another important lesson from the book is the importance of reasonable expectations. Many people enter investing with unrealistic hopes of getting rich quickly. When those expectations fail, they become frustrated and abandon their plans. Sustainable wealth usually grows slowly over many years, not overnight. Patience is often the most powerful financial strategy. The author also explains that avoiding financial disasters is more important than achieving extraordinary gains. A single catastrophic mistake can destroy years of progress. For example, excessive debt, risky speculation, or emotional decisions during market crashes can cause severe financial damage. Protecting your finances from major losses should always be a priority. Successful investors often focus more on survival than on winning big. If you can stay financially stable through difficult times, you give yourself the chance to benefit from long-term growth. Those who survive market downturns and economic crises are the ones who often experience the greatest financial success later. Another powerful concept discussed in the book is the idea of financial independence. Financial independence means having enough resources so that work becomes optional rather than mandatory. It does not necessarily require extreme wealth. Sometimes simple, consistent saving and investing can create enough security to give people freedom in their lives. Financial independence allows people to make decisions based on their values instead of financial pressure. When people have savings and investments supporting them, they are less afraid of taking meaningful opportunities. They can change careers, start businesses, or dedicate time to important causes without constant financial stress. The book also warns about lifestyle inflation. Lifestyle inflation happens when people increase their spending every time their income grows. A salary increase often leads to a bigger house, a new car, or more expensive habits. Over time, expenses rise just as fast as income, leaving little room for savings. Avoiding lifestyle inflation is one of the smartest financial decisions a person can make. Instead of increasing spending dramatically with every pay raise, individuals can increase their savings and investments. This simple habit can dramatically accelerate the path toward financial security and independence. Another lesson is that money should serve your life, not control it. Some people spend their entire lives chasing higher income without ever enjoying the benefits of their success. The goal of wealth should not only be accumulation, but also creating a balanced and meaningful life. The author reminds readers that happiness does not always increase with more money. After basic needs and comfort are met, the relationship between wealth and happiness becomes weaker. Experiences, relationships, and personal fulfillment often contribute more to happiness than material possessions. The book also emphasizes the value of humility in financial decisions. Markets are unpredictable, and even the most experienced investors make mistakes. Recognizing uncertainty encourages people to stay cautious and avoid overconfidence in their decisions. Overconfidence can lead people to take unnecessary risks. When investors believe they fully understand the market, they may concentrate their investments too heavily or make speculative bets. Maintaining humility encourages diversification and careful planning. Another idea explored in the book is that time is one of the most valuable financial resources. Many people underestimate how powerful long periods of consistent investing can be. Starting early, even with small amounts, can create significant financial advantages later in life. Young investors often have the greatest opportunity because they possess something extremely valuable: time. Even modest investments made early can grow tremendously through compounding. This is why financial education and good habits are especially important at a young age. The author also talks about the importance of defining what enough means. Many people spend their lives chasing more money without ever deciding how much is truly enough. Without this definition, the pursuit of wealth can become endless and exhausting. Knowing what is enough helps people make wiser decisions. It prevents them from taking unnecessary risks simply to accumulate more wealth. When people understand their financial goals clearly, they can build a stable and satisfying life without constantly chasing bigger numbers. Psychology of money teaches that building wealth is not about complicated strategies. It is about developing strong habits, thinking long-term, and staying disciplined during uncertainty. Anyone who learns to control their financial behavior can move closer to security, freedom, and a more meaningful life. In the end, the most important financial skill is not predicting markets or finding the perfect investment. It is managing your own behavior. When people control spending, remain patient during volatility, and invest consistently, they create a strong foundation for lasting financial success. The wisdom of this book lies in its simplicity. The lessons are practical, relatable, and easy to understand. Yet they have the power to change the way we think about money forever. By applying these ideas in everyday life, anyone can begin building a healthier and more secure financial future.